Your future you sent this to you because they want you to choose you now. That's what I was told to tell you. Also, Zero asked me to tell you to let them change your mind. So I don't know what's about to come through, friends. I have just had the most magical day. So much to share, but right now, I just had to show up and let Source stream through me. If you are new here, my name is Cortnie, and I am a channel of Source Consciousness who streams through me, known as Zero, who are really just here to remind you of your truth, of your 0 point of creation. And ultimately, that is your highest vibration, your highest self. And so trust that you receive this divinely aligned right on time, and you will receive whatever you need to hear. I have no idea what I'm about to say because it's not really me, it's you. So if you're curious, stick around. I'm going to close my eyes, go into trance, and let Zero come through. So if you want to close your eyes, close your eyes. If not, that's fine, but please breathe for your sake at least 5 times, five full complete rounds of breath. Notice any resistance to this and choose to breathe and be here now. Okay. Hello, beautiful, beautiful beings. Thank you for pressing play. Thank you for choosing you today. Thank you for choosing to play with us in the unknown, in the mystery. You don't know. Cortnie doesn't know. No one knows what we're going to bring through. No one knows how it's going to resonate with you. But you are finding this because you are ready. You are ready to be the new now you as we've continued to bring through for you. Here's the thing, friends, is you are always the now you. But you in this now moment can choose to do with that now version of you what you want. And you can choose to right now have this version of you be a version of a past version of you. You can choose to have this version of you be a version of a future version of you want to be, or you can choose to just be the you who's here now living to the fullest. We have told you that's your only purpose here. You're here now, and especially in this month, and especially after just going through this 4-4 portal, you are here now to fully live embodied, empowered, enlivened, enlightened, in. You're here to be in, not out there seeking and searching. You've spent enough time doing that, trying to find the answers, the secrets, the messages, the magic, the one, the guru, the shaman, the mystic who will tell you what to do. And we're not saying there aren't many people, there are many beings. There are many of you out there that are here to enliven and empower others' lives. But all of the ones that truly impact you in a 5D and beyond way in the new earth are the ones that aren't telling you what to do, other than choosing you, other than finding yourself, other than realizing that you are the guru, you are the shaman, you are the mystic, you are the healer, you are the light worker, you are the whatever you're seeking and searching for. The only reason you're seeking and searching for anything is because you are trying to find the fact, the source, that it actually is within you. And you're finding this now because your highest knows that it's time. It's time for you to start to choose you now so that the future now yous can thank you, because you right now are where you are because of all the past now yous. Every choice, every decision, every behavior, everything that every version of you has chosen, has decided, has acted on, has felt, is all the alchemy you have now. And we're bringing this up with all the love so that you can feel the empowerment of that, of how powerful you are. Think of all the choices, all the decisions, even if it's felt like they weren't decisions. You just didn't make the decision. That was still a decision. Every single thing has led you here. And you are here now with the consciousness and embodied in the frequency that you are, that you're receiving this. So clearly, you're one of the new humans that's here to see that there is no veil and that you do get to choose you and you do get to have fun and enjoy and play and create what doesn't exist. Correct? We know it's correct. If this is resonating, if it's not resonating, then you don't have to listen to us. But we are here to remind those of you with the codes, with the keys within you, that you are here to be one of the ones who anchors the light of divinity onto earth and plays and creates with the 0 point frequency of creation that you also are, but in this human form, so that you can create on earth, make manifest what doesn't exist. You're always manifesting and creating everything on your human journey. You have manifested and created, and it's all been through your consciousness, what you have shone the light of consciousness on, what you have kept your focus, your aim on. And you're here now because you're ready to fully focus, to fully put your consciousness, your awareness, you turned on to what excites, what ignites, what empowers, what inspires you. And so there are many beings that are here to expand you, but all of the ones that truly expand and ignite and excite you, no matter what they're doing, it's their frequency. And it's the fact that they're not here to make you or get you to do anything. They don't want you to follow them. They want to be sacred mirrors to you of the truth and divinity you have within you. And that's what you're here to do. So that's why you feel called to beings like Cortnie, who are open and willing to be pure vessels of consciousness, not manipulating the message that your highest consciousness wants you to hear, because it's very easy for humans to manipulate this, not because they have bad intention, but because you all have such good intention. And this is where it was so challenging for Cortnie for so long, because she was so afraid of like saying something she didn't have proof of, being wrong, saying something that someone didn't like. So she was watering down or blocking our message. And now we've got her to a point where she doesn't do that, or with very, sometimes there's still a tiny bit of resistance, but we're almost there, friends. But that's what you're all here for. You're all here to express yourself as you feel called to in the now moment. That's the only time you can do it, because this is all that exists. There's no tomorrow and there's no yesterday. Do you ever get to tomorrow? You may get to a version that your yesterday self thought would be tomorrow, like say today's Saturday and you're going to get to Sunday, but you're still the one there. Nothing has changed other than the paradigms and the perspectives of your mind. Time is an illusion, but it's a very important part of your linear human experience. But none of it really exists, because nothing really exists. It's all an illusion. So you get to choose to make your life what you want it to be. And you can also continue to try and make sense of all of this, but it's never going to. So you might as well have fun with it. And the things that resonate, that expand and excite and ignite and empower you, trust in that, play with that, alchemize that, create with that. And there you go. You know what will happen? You'll be living a life you love. You'll be living in flow. You'll be allowing the wind to blow and take you where you're meant to go without resistance. You are there to live a life you love. You are there to enjoy every moment because you're present there. The truth of you that we speak to through the lens of your ego consciousness, it is clearly awake and conscious enough that you're still listening to this video, because your human consciousness could end this at any time. But there is a curiosity, there is a resonance here, because you designed yourself to wake up to the fact that you are divinity here in a human body. You are the formless in form, and you are here to create and play through what inspires and excites and ignites you. So yes, there are others on this journey with you who have sacred contracts with you that are here to mirror to you truth through expanding you and exciting and igniting you, but also others who are here to mirror to you the limitations that you may be holding on to. So that may look like triggers. And the more you defend and hold on to the limitations, to the triggers, to the lies you tell yourself of being unworthy, it's just going to keep you stuck in old earth paradigms in the 3D. So for all that have been asking, when you're in an ego-based consciousness, when you're in a place of limitation, of lack, of fear, you are in the third dimension of consciousness. You're in ego-based consciousness. You are in the old earth. when you are in your heart, you're in heart-based consciousness, when you are here now in the 5D and beyond, in the new earth paradigm, you're choosing from light and love. You're choosing in that now moment. You're following the frequency. You're choosing you and doing whatever that calls you to do. It's the most selfless thing you can do. The most challenging thing, especially for all of you here with these codes, because you're so awake and so aware and so empathic and have these clear, pure hearts, the most challenging thing that can be for you to choose you, because you feel like you don't even feel, you've conditioned, you feel it, but you've conditioned yourself that you have this identity that is here to make sure everyone else is okay, to save, to protect others, to be there for others, to wake others up, whatever it is that you feel you're here to do. But when you're doing it at the sacrifice, at the abandonment of your truth, then you actually are disempowering others, because everyone else will be more empowered by your light than your dimming of all that you're here to give and share, because you are here to give and share. You are here to raise the frequency and consciousness of earth. You are here to pour light and love into this world, but you do that through being here now and being a source of higher consciousness, of higher frequency that only you can be the portal to be. You each have your own codes, your own sacred frequency. And you being here now is all you have to do. And that is why we wanted to start this with that your future now selves want you to choose you, because the more you choose you now, all then the future now yous that you worry so much about, like the amount that you all worry about your future self, and if they'll have the money, and if they'll have the love, and how this relationship will work out, and will they get the house, whatever, will this job work out, does it work now, does it work now, does it resonate now, is it for you now? That's all that matters. Your current reality, and a lot of you are doing, you're making a lot of the choices for you, so it's, you're starting to see it's really paying off, right? You're being more and more divinely compensated, right? More miracles, more magic daily, right? Tell the others in the comments. Let them know that you are living proof of it, not just Cortnie, because she is definitely living proof of this finally in her 3D reality, because instead of just thinking and knowing and believing and hearing others and being expanded and seeing that others were doing it, she started to show up for her as she wanted to, and doing her best to be the new now her in every moment, which is all that has ever asked of you. But if you continue to now choose your limitations, choose your lack, choose your fears, choose your insecurities, choose the reasons you aren't worthy because you have the shame and blame and guilt and whatever it is, that is going to continue to play into the future now use. But now, if you just stop worrying and start choosing what is in alignment with the frequency you want to be in, then all of those visions and dreams and desires that you truly want, not the ones that you want because you think you have to, but the ones that truly matter to you, those will come true only even better, because your current frequency and consciousness is still going to limit it, because the version of you that you're expanding into will have so much more to give to that dream as you're living it, because you're here now with this shift in Neptune through 2025 and beyond. You are here, especially through this next 5 years, friends. You are here to fully live the dream, live embodied in your divinity, create your heaven on earth in every breath, in every moment, by being the new now you. Now, yes, you will have dreams and desires and visions and an identity that you want to be. That's why all of you are here, because you have had things you feel you have to change and fix, and these people you need to be loved, to belong. And you're all at different journey in different states of this ascension journey. But we know that all of you that are here receiving this right now, you're at such a place of frequency and consciousness, like such a place right now where you are. We're saying place and space because we want to speak to your humanness right now. You are here now with a level of knowing, of awareness, that you can reflect very easily on the past and see how much all of your choices from before are an echo and a mirror that you are receiving here in your 3D reality. Can you not? And we know this can be challenging and triggering, but it's the truth. So imagine if this now you chose to be a whole new you, a whole new version without the limitations, without the fears. Not to say they aren't going to come up. Allow them though, and see that they aren't you and you don't have to choose them. That isn't your identity anymore. That isn't a behavior that's any longer aligned with you. And when you're there shining the light of your consciousness in that now moment, not just reacting, but actually taking that sacred pause and responding, it gets easier and easier to be the new now you. And every now moment that you choose you, your mind changes. Your neural pathways literally rewire the more that you focus in the now on what expands and excites and ignites you. The more that you expand, or the more that you focus on 5D, anything that's 5D and beyond, anything that feels like light, love, anything that feels heart-based consciousness is the key, one of the many keys, but the main key really to getting into the new earth. You have to be here. And that means you have to fully choose you and embody all that you are. And you are going to get there. Whether you resist it now or not, you will get there. All the dreams and desires and things that you have just known you wanted or seen the visions of coming true, they're meant to, and they will, in a way that will blow your mind if you allow your heart to lead. But right now, there may be paradigms and belief systems that are holding on to old earth ways of being, which just means you're in your ego consciousness, you're in 3D, you're in places and spaces of figuring out problem solving, fixing. So maybe you're in the fourth dimension of consciousness, the self-help world of continuing to tell yourself stories that you need self-help, that you need self-development, that you need to change yourself. No, you just need to stop resisting the change and transformation that's innately happening, because you are divine and you are perfection, just like a rose, any flower. A flower doesn't start to grow out of the seed and think, oh no, I need to shrink back to when I was a seed. It doesn't start to bloom and think, oh no, I need to shrink back to when I was just a stem. No, it's a part of its journey of nature for it to start as a seed and then grow and expand and bloom into the rose that it's here to be. And that's true for you. And you don't have to do anything to have that happen. That's the biggest illusion on your human journey. It happens innately. The dis-ease and the discomfort and the disharmony and the slowing down and the figuring out and the problem solving that you feel is, and the contraction is because you're trying so hard to make things happen that are out of alignment with your natural metamorphosis on this human journey. And if you're here to be the new human, which you are, if you're still listening and this is in any way resonating, then you are. And all you have to do is let it happen. All you have to do is be there and allow the blooming to happen, to continue, for you to thrive and flourish, to give yourself in every now moment what you need to nurture yourself, the water, the food, the company, the creations, whatever it is that feels good to you. That is for you. So stop resisting that. Stop making it so complicated. And the more that you choose to nurture and nourish you now, you will bloom and expand and metamorphosize more and more into the divine being you're here to be, which there's no end to, because there's no end to you. You are infinite intelligence, you are infinite light and love, you are one with all, but you are here as your own expression of source consciousness, and you're here to wake up and have fun. You're here to wake up and be free and to play and to just live and flow and know that the visions and the dreams and desires are on purpose, so that there's nothing. Focus on that, focus on the dreams, focus on the desires, create the things that expand you, make the choices now that feel in alignment with the version of you that is living that reality, that is making that happen, because you are that version. Everything is a journey. It's not just, I want this and it's done and then that's it. Like, you're here to continually create. And every creation leads into more when you allow it. But you all want so badly to control and know what's next before you get there. And so you limit even the things you're currently creating, because most of you, A lot of you need to hear this right now, that you're currently creating things, but you're already trying to get to the next thing. You're rushing through what you're even doing because you're just trying to accomplish things. You're all just these accomplishing machines. How much can we get done? How many things can we figure out? How many problems can we solve and fix? How good will it feel when we solve this person's problem or when we cure this thing within our body? Just live, friends. Just live here in your body, in your power, in your light, alive. That's it. You are here to be enlightened, enlivened, empowered, embodied in all that you are in the now. And the more that you choose you now, the more the future now yous will love you for it. And you in every now moment are your highest self if you choose to be. And that's just being here without resistance, living in resonance, following the frequency and energy. And when your ego consciousness pops in and wants to figure things out and is confused and overwhelmed, don't shame yourself for that, because a lot of you are doing that. You're hearing our words, and we love you so much, all of you that are here on this journey, and you're doing it, you're living it, and you're hearing it, but then we're still there with you when you are not having things come through, or you're hard on yourself, or you feel for a day you were just trying so hard to figure out and control and fix and problem solve, and then you spiral into you're not doing it. You're always doing it. You're always living, and that's the point. But it's just we're here to remind you more and more to be conscious, to be the super conscious creator you are designed to be, and to live in this now moment. And the more that you hear that, the more you will resonate with it and the more you will choose it. But be gentle with yourself, because you have a lot of years on your linear human journey of doing the opposite. And so even maybe the last 3 years, you've been on a roll. You've been playing and creating and living limitlessly and choosing you. But then this life thing happened, and now it's gotten more complicated and you can't quite seem to get back there. You know why? Because you're not meant to be there. You aren't meant to be where the you a week ago, when they were on track, when they were aligned, was, because you are not that now you. You are a different now you. So choose what the new now you wants. And it may have some similarities to yesterday's you, last week's you, last month's you. Maybe completely different. Stop going back. Nothing is the same. You are being called higher than ever before in consciousness and frequency. And the previous versions of you in the previous now moments did what they needed to get you here. But now you're here receiving this because you're ready. You're ready to go higher than ever before. You're ready to fully live embodied. You're ready to choose you. And this is coming from, you're receiving this message. Anything that's resonating right now is from your superconscious mind, is your highest consciousness, reminding you, waking you up to your truth. You are the divinity. You are the zero in that human body. You are using this human form as the one to create through. But you are source consciousness. You are infinite intelligence. You are limitless light and love. Whatever human words you want to give to it that ignite and expand you. You are God. You are the universe. And the universe has your back. Always. Source is always compensating you for choosing you. And when things are out of alignment, when things feel hard, which is happening for a lot of you, you aren't alone. There are many of you feeling the struggle, the pressure, the confusion, the exhaustion, the chaos, the collapse of all the timelines that are not aligned with your highest and best. And it will get really easy when you stop holding on, when you stop thinking you need anything to be anyway. Just allow it to be the way that it is now. And you can make the plans now if it's aligned with this now you. And the more you choose what's aligned with this now you and live empowered, trusting in the fact that the future now yous will know what to do with your choices now. But if you continue to make your choices now because of previous now yous, you're going to continue to get what you've already experienced, just in different ways each day, because you're evolving, but you're continuing to try to be who you are or who you were. And you're not who you are, and you're not who you were. You are continually evolving. There is literally no way you can ever figure yourself out. You don't want to, because what would that do? Once you fully know who you are and what you're here to do, and you accomplish that, then what, friends? You get some medal and then you're done, and then you just live out the rest of your life with what? You're here to live and enjoy and play and create. Do you get that? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what any of this is, other than what you make matter. Do you have different passions and interests than your brother, your sister, your husband, your wife, your dad, your mom, your grandparents, your best friends? Do you having interests that they don't mean that you're wrong? Do them having interests and likes and dislikes that you don't feel the same on make them wrong? Your truth is your truth for you. And you all are here now to prove nothing. You're here to just live. And in that, you will be the living proof of what a 5D being is here to do on earth. And you're divinely designed to do that. You have all the codes within you, and they're all coming online. And we'll continue to tell you this daily. But it's an experience beyond words. And it's up to you to listen to things like this that expand and ignite and excite you. We're hoping that's what it's doing. Or why are you listening to this? Only listen to things. Only invest your time, your money, your energy, your frequency, your anything. Only ever invest your now in what feels good for you. And if you are, and you're choosing you in that now moment, and then life's, and what happens in that moment maybe is conflict, maybe an uncomfortable conversation, maybe something not going the way your human consciousness thought it would. We promise you there's a reason that is so much better than what your human consciousness can comprehend. There is a way that something wasn't in alignment with the truth of you. There's a way that you were limiting it. There's ways right now for every single one of you that you are still holding on to, or pressuring or forcing or trying to manipulate and make things happen in a way that your human consciousness thinks it needs to be. But the truth of you knows where to go and where to be and how to be. And so if you just allow the now to lead, if you allow yourself to be here as the soul that you are, animating that human body, following the GPS of your human heart and following the call of your sacred heart, you will easily and effortlessly be living the dream without even realizing it. Just suddenly everything is easy because you stopped resisting your divinity. And that's how you're here to be. In the 5D and beyond. You're not here to be in the 3D, in the old earth paradigm anymore. You're here to be in the 5D, the new earth, as a 5D being with your light body turned all the way on. But it's your own journey of allowing that to activate, because you have to have all parts of you there in it. You cannot deny, renounce, kill your ego consciousness or your subconscious mind. They're a part of this human journey that keeps you human. So as long as you're human in that form, you need them. They're a part of it. And you chose that purposely so that you could play and create this new earth as the new human you're here to be, with the codes that you have. And as long as you just continue to go into the unknown, you will get it. And a lot of you are getting it. Share below if you want to. But all you have to do is choose in the now to change your mind, to change your mind and see through the paradigm, see through the perspective of your highest consciousness, finding the light and the love and the truth and the magic and the miracles in the now through what resonates with you. And you aren't going to know what that means now other than whatever you're receiving now. And then the now versions of you in the future will get to play off of that, because your choices now are going to be mirrors and echoes for them in their 3D reality. But continuing to suffer and struggle and settle and not choose you here now so that they have more is not the way. That is not the new earth way. That's the old earth way of limitation and lack and struggling. But here in the new earth, you are abundance. Everything is abundance. It is easy. And it's all frequency and energy. So you being here now in the energy and frequency you want to will just continue to expand. And it's just a now moment. It's just a now moment as you have expanded through this transmission. And maybe you're not realizing that because your ego consciousness is so consumed with figuring this out. But it's all a paradox. So you're never going to figure it out. You'll feel it in. You'll feel it in. It will resonate. And then things will make sense because they will start to become form, because you're here to make the formless form and turn the formless into form. You're here to create superconsciously in the now what doesn't exist through your superconscious mind that is infinite intelligence that knows all, that is leading and guiding you. Have we said this enough times? Do you get it? Are you living it? Are you embodying it? Your human wants to have fun, correct? They want to be seen and loved, correct? Valued, validated, celebrated. Then you have to choose that. You have to choose to love you, to not abandon you, to be here, celebrating you, validating you, because that's all you've ever been looking for. Has anyone else's validation, approval, love ever been enough for you to feel worthy, for you to feel good, for you to feel content? No, because you're here for so much more. You're here to be free. You're here to live home free, here now, in your sacred heart, creating through your 0 point of creation, which you can access in every now moment when you are here present. So right now, breathe, fully inhaling and fully exhaling. Notice if you're even resisting this, because that'll show you the level of resistance you have to choosing you. It's easy. Just breathe fully, completely, deeply for at least 5 rounds. No matter what you're doing, this is possible. You have no excuses. Even if you have challenges breathing, you can breathe consciously. It may be uncomfortable, but we promise you the more that you choose to be here now and breathe deeply, fully expanding on your inhales, fully exhaling and releasing out of the mouth on your exhales, surrendering into the void. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be challenging. It's just you here now breathing. And then from there, feeling it all in. What is here now? What is resonating? And allow whatever is here, even if it's triggers, even if it's challenging. It's not challenging to you. It's just challenging to your human, to whatever perspectives and paradigms or senses are being experienced in that now moment. But you have this perceiving mechanism and you have your senses in that human body on purpose so that you can experience yourself. And we know that this again can be confusing, but it's so simple. So just breathing here. And right here and now, what do you want? How do you feel? What are you receiving from us? What is higher consciousness calling you to? What right now, in your breath, do you feel that your highest consciousness is calling you to so that a future now you can be grateful that you made the choice now? Not because you're fixing and problem solving for previous now yous, but because a future now you that is fully embodied. Like imagine right now, just right now, imagine a version of you that is free, that is confident, that is embodied, that is living limitlessly. What right now would they choose? Right now for you. Not what would they choose right now for you to struggle with so that they can have the reward later. They want you to thrive, because the more that you thrive, the more they will get to play with that frequency. So the more that you're here now embodying your divine sacred frequency, it will just continue to expand. And more of your light codes will come online. And so the more today, this today, you choose you. The more moments you live in the now, choosing you, the more your tomorrow in your human paradigm of tomorrow. So today, when you will be receiving this, it is, well, when Cortnie will be posting it, whenever you watch it, it's in divine time. But when you receive it, let's say it's Saturday. And so in your mind, in a calendar, tomorrow is Sunday. But tomorrow is just now. But, anyways, it's all the fun of the human game. On, let's say, Sunday, the more you choose you, like from love and light, not settling and sacrifice, that your Sunday you will have so much more light to play with. Because the more you choose you now, the more light you receive. The more codes activate and awaken, and the more of your light body, the more of your new human DNA will get turned on. So the more your Sunday, Monday, whatever tomorrow is for you, Friday, doesn't matter, friends. You get our point. They will have more to play with. But really, that's just you now, because this is all that exists. And yes, as much as there's many alternate versions of you, at this same time, you right now receiving this, if you're receiving and comprehending and resonating with this, then you are the highest frequency and consciousness you've ever been. And you are now at a point on Earth's ascension that she's never been at. And you are here perceiving things like the new Earth and higher frequency and resonating with synchronicities and connecting to other beings that it's just easy. You feel the genuine connection. You feel that resonance. You feel at home with them. You recognize them and you don't understand why. You just feel like you've known them, or they are activating and resonating with you in ways you can't explain. Hence why we've been bringing through Cortnie her whole life. It's beyond words. That she's been saying that her whole life. She didn't even realize it, but everyone in her life heard it of any time when she was little. She couldn't, it was beyond words. She didn't have the words to express what she was seeing and feeling and hearing. And then she, in this world, tried to convince herself that she needed to be like others. And now she's freeing herself more and more to just be here, to be the sacred mirror here she's here to be. And this is how she designed herself and the soul contract she chose to have to allow us to come through. But we're really just you. We're really just your highest consciousness reminding you of your truth, of your power, of your divinity, so that you can be the creator, so that you can return back to your zero point of creation at any time. It's why we brought through the Divine Human Expansion Pack that Cortnie and Jeff brought through for all of you to go on the meditation and Nidra journey and the light code activation through the light language to turn you all on to the creator that you are and to return you to your zero point of creation. It's why we bring everything through. And you just have to follow what resonates for you, whoever it comes through the form of who you call and see Cortnie or perceiving in this video. It doesn't matter. It's just what in this now moment are you choosing to give yourself to? Because you right now giving your time, your energy, your frequency to this is creating your reality. This is all that exists. So this is what your reality is. Like if today, earlier today, say you woke up and you had planned that today you were going to get your house clean. You were going to start your spring cleaning, and you were going to go to the dump, and you were going to go to the grocery store. That was your intention when you woke up. And that felt right for you when you woke up. That's what you wanted to do with your day today. And then you got an opportunity, or a kid got sick, or you just chose it wasn't resonating anymore and you chose differently and you chose to just be on YouTube all day, or you chose to do your taxes, then that's what you did. That was your reality. You are always creating in the now, your reality. And then 3D reality you see now is an echo of the choices you made. So right now, your day, whatever it's been so far, is all what it was because of the choices and decisions you made, which were all what they were meant to be. If they're meant to be any differently, they would be. But now that doesn't matter unless you choose for it to matter. And then it only matters in the way that you perceive it. So if you perceive, oh, I was supposed to start spring cleaning and go to the dump and get all these things off my to-do list, but instead I just decided to be lazy, and that's how you label it, then that's what it is. Or you could be like, I'm really proud. I actually didn't have any desire to do that, so I chose to just chill today. And I'm really proud and grateful for that. You can see it all however you want to, and you always do. But it's time now for you to change your mind. And you change your mind by in the now choosing to focus on what expands and ignites and excites you. So right now, when we come through Cortnie, and when Cortnie is just speaking to you as Cortnie, because you don't know exactly what you're going to expect, it's a very easy way for us to rewire your neural pathways, because they're firing and wiring because they're hearing information that they maybe don't know, or they're connecting connections between your mind and your heart that are reminding you of the truth of the power of you. But again, all of that is happening beyond the words. And you're never really going to know unless you're hooked up to machines that are constantly monitoring you what or if this is happening. And you can do that if you're curious, or you can just choose to live a life that expands and excites and ignites you, and continue to allow your neural pathways to rewire and to be in creation mode. That's the highest form of source consciousness you can receive in that now moment, is the frequency and energy that is expanding and exciting and igniting you, even if it's in the simplest, especially when it's in the simplest ways, when you're just in flow and doing and playing as you want to. Maybe that's reading a book, maybe that's taking a nap. You're just here to play this game of self-mastery. Okay? So choose you for the future now use. Choose you now. Stop choosing your future now you at the sacrifice of this now you, because you're trying to make the future you not like the past you. How's that worked out for you? We're not saying you haven't done great things. We're not saying that you haven't accomplished a lot in that way of manifesting, but we promise the way you collapse time and you're constantly quantum shifting into higher realities, timelines, frequencies, energies, is to just be here and play and allow the future now use to figure it out. Just always be the new you here that is playing and creating without any obligation, without any expectation. One of the future now yous will figure it out. Leave it to them. Have fun. Play. Create. All day. Okay? Okay. We're going to let Cortnie come back through now. We love you so much. Friends, there's nothing more for me to say. Is there? I actually can. Always. But I'm living proof of this. Today, I literally just before I started recording this, got home from a day of such a fun photo shoot. I've been needing pictures for my website for a while, and things just kept not aligning when I was trying to force it. But then it happened today on the perfect way, at the perfect time, with someone who I wanted to do the photo shoot with, who's a friend of mine, who's also going to be our wedding photographer, who there's so many things that I'm not going to tell you yet. But like today was just proof of like, when we know things like at a soul deep level, even if we were 7, even if we were 27, but you just know you have these visions and they resonate different, they hit different. It's just like knowing this vision. When we, those when we let go of trying to make those happen and you start to just live as Zero just brought through, as the new now you that is just living today to the fullest for the future now yous, because the more you embody the frequency of you want to be, that's in flow, playing and creating, the future now you will benefit. Today was living proof of that, is basically what I'm trying to say. I will share more on that in the future with a future now me. We'll share that with you, but this now me just wants you now to go and play and just do your best every day. That's all that we can do, is just do the best for you. That is how you will be of the highest service, because you will be so overflowing with light and love and energy. And it's how I can show up and do this every day. Like, I got up early this morning so I could bring through everything from actually, I got up this morning, brought through yesterday's transmission from Zero for the 4-4 portal. And I thought it was going to be completely different because I knew we were in the they were going to do something powerful in the 4-4 portal. I almost resisted allowing it to be just black screen for that, but that's what I felt the calling and the words from them to do. And I did that. And then I recorded for Messy Magical Magnetic, put all that up. And then I had like a 7-hour photo shoot, and then went for dinner, and then came home. Still at this point have to get up today's video or yesterday's video. But I just knew I needed to come through and bring through Zero's message for you. But like, I should be exhausted if you were in this day with me. Most people be like, how do you still have so much energy? Because I'm not resisting. I'm living in resonance and I'm just in flow. And when you allow source to just flow and create through you, it's so easy. But you function in your highest frequency in your own way. Like, you in flow may require naps in a day. You in flow may want to sleep until 10 a.m. Like, there's no wrong way. I love waking up. I love waking up before 4 a.m. Like, I love it. I love between like 3:30 a.m. and 8 a.m. is my favorite time of the day. I just am in this portal and I feel like no one else is awake or alive. I just, it's so good. It's my favorite. But then there's times where I sleep in till 5 or 6 a.m. and that's fine too. But that's me. And I love that. And I thrive off of 5 hours of sleep a night. And my whole life I've been told that's not healthy. But my whole life I felt like I'm a lot healthier than a lot of other people that were getting 8 or 9 hours and then napping in a day. Not to say they were doing life wrong, but I didn't enjoy sleeping that long. I just don't. It's not how I'm designed to be. And when we choose us and we play and create as we feel called to, and maybe you play and create more for more hours in the dream state, and there's nothing wrong with that, like the actual human dream state, but that's just not how I'm designed to be. And when I stopped wronging myself for that, like, people used to think I had insomnia and all the things. And yeah, it's true to human design. And like, if we are a sacral being and you didn't create enough in a day, you're going to have a harder time sleeping. But that's the thing, is like, I create so much in a day that when I choose to go to sleep, unless the cosmos or higher consciousness are wanting to bring magic through me, when I go to sleep, I sleep. And I sleep so good now because I create so much in a day. But when I get called to wake up and do things, and I don't resist, that's where the magic comes through. Anyways, friends, you're here to be the source, a source of light and love. You are here to be the power source that only you can be. And when you stop denying and resisting your divinity, you will see how easy it gets to be. And I can't wait to share more details of today, but that's all I'm going to say for now. But just allow yourself to choose the new now you for the future versions of you. But like, choose to live now to the fullest. Investing. This is the key. This is the key that I hope you heard through Zero's channeling. Investing now in the 5DU. Just like if you were to invest in Bitcoin, in real estate, in anything, when we're investing in the now with anything, our money, our time, our energy, it's always for a future version of us. Otherwise, why would we be doing it? right? Like you're investing in something. Otherwise, you just spend your money for you now. But when we're investing in anything, it's for a future version of us. But when we start to do it now, because by investing our time and our energy and our frequency and our money in nourishing, I loved when they brought through the rose. Like, it's so true. Like, I mean, we aren't a rose, so I don't know, but I don't think that a rose is like, I should still just be a seed. I shouldn't be this beautiful flower that I've evolved and expanded into. Like, we're here to evolve and expand and metamorphosize into more frequency, more energy, more consciousness, create and play more. And so the more that we in the now, as this version of us, nurture ourselves and care for ourselves and choose the 5D high frequency things that are in alignment with us now, that's how then future versions of us will have more of a mirror and an echo in the 3D reality that we're still going to live in as long as we're on a human journey. They will have the proof of that. You right now are the living proof for your future self, if that makes sense. And I mean, you're looking at it. If I didn't start to choose to be the new now me and bring through YouTube videos daily for the last 180 something days, and I wouldn't be here now talking to you in this way, having created and connected with created all the things I've created, connected with all the people I've connected, had all the mind blowing things that have happened. Like, our heart is here to change your mind. And all you got to do is follow it, follow the frequency, follow the energy. Your heart is so much more powerful than your mind. So when you just allow it to lead, your mind will follow. I promise you. I promise you. And if you're still listening to this, that's all the proof you need. So I'm going to end with that. I love you so much. Thank you for playing and creating with me again today. Let us know in the comments below where you're anchoring the light, and let us know what the new now you right now is choosing for you. For you, here now. Because you know that the future now yous, they'll know what to do and they'll choose for them then. They'll take care of whatever they need to. You choose you now. And go from there. I just want to keep saying things, but we're getting close to an hour on this one, friends. So gonna leave it at that. I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye. Oh, wait, one more moment. Zero did bring up, I don't know, they brought it up out of nowhere, the Divine Human Expansion Pack. There is a link below if you're curious, as well as for a lot of other fun things, fun ways to play with Zero and I. Love you.